Question 1, Part F. The acute angle between the lines y equals 3x plus 5 and y equals mx plus 4 is 45 degrees. Find the two possible values of m. We can use vector techniques to find the two values of m. Let vector u equal 1, 3 in the direction of y equals 3x plus 5 and vector v equals 1, m in the direction of y equals mx plus 4. So going back to vector u, the x component is 1, the y component is 3. The reason why I chose these two values is that the rise is 3, the run is 1, and that's equivalent to a gradient of 3. And likewise for vector v, if I let the y component be m, the x component be 1, m over 1 is equal to m, which is equivalent to the gradient here. Now we can use the dot product to find the value of m. Now if you recall, the dot product of u and v is equal to the magnitude of vector u times the magnitude of vector v times cos theta, where theta is the angle between the two vectors. Now the dot product u dot v is 1 plus 3m. We get that by multiplying the x components together, and then we add on to that the product of the y components. So 1 times 1 plus 3 times m is 1 plus 3m. Now the magnitude of u is the square root of 10, and that's using Pythagoras theorem. And likewise for the magnitude of v, that's the square root of 1 plus m squared. And we multiply that by the cosine of the acute angle between the two lines, so that's cos 45 degrees. So we can simplify this a little bit. Cos of 45 degrees, that's 1 over the square root of 2. So the equation becomes 1 plus 3m is equal to the square root of 10 times the square root of 1 plus m squared divided by the square root of 2. That's equivalent to multiplying by 1 over root 2. Now we can simplify this further. Square root of 10 divided by the square root of 2 is the square root of 5. So the equation simplifies to 1 plus 3m is equal to the square root of 5 times the square root of 1 plus m squared. Now we can combine these two square roots together. We get 1 plus 3m is equal to the square root of 5 plus 5m squared. Now we can eliminate the square root by squaring both sides of the equation. We get 9m squared plus 6m plus 1 on the left hand side is equal to 5 plus 5m squared. Moving all terms over to the left-hand side, we can form a non-monic quadratic equation. 4m squared plus 6m minus 4 equals 0. Now, since the coefficients and the constant term are even, we can divide all terms by 2, and we get 2m squared plus 3m minus 2 equals 0, which factorizes to 2m minus 1 in brackets times m plus 2 in brackets equals 0. Therefore, m is equal to negative 2, or m is equal to 1/2.